Okay, it's 8/6/2019, and what I'm doing is I'm going to show you how many times this one San Bernardino County Sheriff always flew over my house, in which he made the throttle loud so I would hear it. So this is part of me being stalked and trying to silence me after trying to sue Manuel Segura, gang detective at the LAPD. Look at this one time. This is a whole nother day. As you can see, this is one day. And look at this. He's just sitting over my house. If you notice, look. He just started moving somewhat. But like I told you, they have my internet hacked. So they know when I'm recording. They know what I'm doing. But look, he's still. So you just imagine all this loud noise I was hearing. Let's proceed to another day. He just flies next to the house. It's a whole different time. You see 11:59. Look at this one. Next to the house again. Now believe it or not, they actually flying over my house. But after I started complaining, they would turn their tail off. They would make their tail seem as if they're going somewhere else. Because believe me, this is at least 100, if not better, miles. So in no way in the world, in God's green earth, would I be able to hear him unless he was over my house. And that's what normally happens. Only time I would press record on here when I would either see him coming or mostly hear him. Look at him. He's targeting towards my house again. Let's speed this up. See? You see what I'm saying? These guys were sent to harass me. These guys are sent to harass me. And look at this. Like I told you, levitate over the home, driving you with that loud noise and loud throttle. And this guy was, and just imagine, this guy is supposed to protect and serve. As you see, it's already been 10 seconds or so. He's still there. Look, I'm skipping the video. Oh my goodness. So this is one day where he really just gave me hell. Stayed on top of my house making that loud noise. And he finally escaped and went the other way, as you see. Started going. And you see how he turned his tail? Look, he turned his tail off. So as you see, he was there, but you see the tail is black. Now that's when they have their tail where they can go where it doesn't really show a trace, you see? Now he can just fly away. See, they don't, you know, that's what they would do. I'll show you some more though. This is continuous.
The verification option, definitely take it. And expanding on that,
let's skip up. As you see, it's showing on the side, but I promise you it was over the home. But let's go with it. Flew by the side again. Of course, you know the fellow officers are live for me. Oh, he's going down the freeway. I shouldn't hear him. Freeway is more than 100 miles away from my house. At least more than 30 miles. Look, flew over my house again. Whole another day once again. Continuous things, man, for ever since 2017. Continuous thing, being harassed by the sheriffs, whom had my name saying that I was in jail or in prison for 2 months, like they was collecting funds from the state for a prisoner that wasn't there. So they realized, oh shit, we gotta go set him up before they start checking the books. But look at this, that's a whole nother day again. But he tried to use the black tail, but you see it caught and showed it. Went over my home. Look again. These are just multiple days where, look, he would just do his runs on the camera to make it appear as if they were doing something else, but then they come back and stalk the shit out of me, harass me. And just think, these people probably think they don't owe me no money or nothing after all this abuse. Cold thing, it reminds you of slavery because they might think they was right. Even though the Constitution, even though the police oath say you ain't supposed to be doing nothing like that. Essentially, we always get these medicals, but you know, we'll let them pass since they're supposed to be medical. But mean, even those guys would fly low and make a loud ass noise. You know, you see, he's doing the same thing. He happens to be, I guess, a block away. Once again, we get this medical one fly towards the house. Of course, these planes, the mysterious thing about those planes, I mean, who cares, but these planes always mysteriously, one on the left, one on the right. Military formation. This is a bullshit program where they try to make you seem trapped in or some stupid shit. You should look it up though. It all happens after you get a military bail reduction. After you get a military bail reduction, you become a military test subject.
Okay, so it's December.
Okay, so this
December 1st, 344.
December the 1st. Look at this. 2018.
I just heard a plane flying over my home.
So you see, at that time they were smart, and what they did is turn the whole tail off initially. Look at this, one more time. See what I'm saying? It didn't matter. It was in December. We kept going.
1st, 2018, 8:58.
December the 1st, at night. Look at this. See what I'm saying? Some reason they always want to fly close to my home or over my home. And just imagine the FAA is with them. The FAA has something to do with this program, because these people, they will bullshit you. They would not let you make a report. They would not let you get nothing through. They would just keep telling you a Mickey Mouse story about they just not really understanding, I'll tell you that. And these people know what the hell's going on, because you see how many times I caught that medic too. You see what I'm showing you? See, we always get these planes also that dock on the left and right of me, especially these trusty eagles right here, especially the trusty eagles. But some things you wouldn't understand. See what I told you? Planes always going to the left, normally on the right too. Look at this. He's coming down to come fly over the house. Watch. Okay, so this day, they must have told him cut that shit out. There we go. Got me again. Look how many. So imagine, what do you do with all these different days?
Excuse me, 2018.
What do you do with all these days and these guys is constantly low flying over your house like this? Trying to make you mad or trying to terrorize you, hoping to raise your temper and make you get to the terrorist level, so then they can, oh, well, I don't know what happened, sir. Look at this.
Okay, so this is December the 2nd once again.
See? Look at this.
Because anywhere you have a commander, a captain, a deputy inspector who says, I never said that. But if I come out with my report and say, yes, you did, here's the proof.
As that weird jet always was passing by also. Here we go. See what I'm saying? This is what they do. So you guys understand what I'm going through. When you get these constant, this is what's going on. You get constant planes circling and flying over your house, low flying, slowing down. Besides all the agents
from Victorville
on foot and stuff
all
like
the way
that.
to LA by this helicopter or flight radar. Look at it, look. Just follow me all the way to Inglewood.
So look, this is the LAPD air support that just constantly always harass me in LA, and they just play, it just shows you what they was doing. They fly all over me. This thing followed me one late night. So the LAPD got this rogue program where they're working with the military and gangbangers also. Don't worry, the gang members are snitches or they cowards who got kicked out their hood. But the police working with them and putting together a setup. So you see what? Here's a little information of what I'm telling you I'm going through. 10 minutes of it. Like and subscribe.